So huge news coming out on Lawrence Okolie. He just came off a first round knockout after being at his highest weight ever at 260. Well, he just gained about 60 pounds, so he was really at, I would say, around 280. Really gained 40 pounds. But Lawrence Okolie, he's at a position right now where he's going to be able to step up and get a tough fight at heavyweight. He was high in the rankings recently, and a lot of people was looking at the heavyweight division and expecting the top guys to just start fighting each other. But it's a lot of other guys that's going to be in the mix as well. Frank Sanchez is not in the mix right now. There's some other names. I heard Frank Sanchez has an injury that he was recovering from, so we don't know his time limit. But with that being said, the winner of that fight between Zhang and Cabiel would basically be in line to possibly fight Lawrence Okolie. They say in any case, Okolie could emerge as the front runner to challenge for the WBC crown later this year, depending mostly on whether Usyk chooses to resume his heavyweight supremacy. But this is because Zhang and Cabiel will lock horns, in WBC interim title fight in Riyadh on the Bitterbiv and Bivol rematch undercard. So, it's a lot of things going on over the next couple of weeks, but we're definitely going to start covering a lot more bigger fights and everything else that's going on. But this is some huge news. Okolie, I've seen him raise up in the ranks, and this makes a lot of sense. He's a good heavyweight. He's done well over his career. I want to say he only has one loss at this time. And for him to be able to gain that weight and to be comfortable like he was and the power to carry over, maybe that's something that he's been looking forward to for a long time. So his body feels good, mental feels good. Everything's correct. So I can see him doing a lot of heavyweight. It's a lot of people that's wild cards right now. We can't really guarantee who's the best guy, and from the outside looking in, we just got to figure out who can go out there and give the best test or the best fight. But I definitely like what I'm seeing right now from a lot of these guys moving up and moving around their weight, because you only get a certain amount of chances, and if you can't really pull it together after a while, then they're going to try to leave you behind. So I like what these guys are doing as far as trying to get in the mix early while Turkey Al-Sheikh is involved, so you don't get left behind and try to figure out everything else on your own. But this is definitely a good situation for Lawrence Okolie to be in. As soon as these heavyweights start to get into the mix and everything started to get to moving, he wanted to find what best place that he will be in, whether it's bridgerweight, cruiserweight, and now he's at heavyweight, and I think he's going to have a good chance of doing some things. A lot of guys are more comfortable at the higher weight classes like heavyweight, where they have the power, but they didn't have the speed for the lower weight classes. So maybe he has the power and he just didn't have the speed. So maybe he will be faster at this weight class, but he'll be a lot more comfortable and able to counterpunch a lot faster and take advantages of some things he's good at. But it will be a good situation though. I'm glad that a lot of these things are starting to come together. But Caviel and Zhang, winner, facing off against Okolie, that'll be a good fight, depending on what Usyk does. But that's all I got. Like and subscribe.